What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you saw in those first shots, weren't they pretty cool? Like, I was super lucky to grab that shot of a snake. Somehow every time that I go out and explore, I run into snakes, which is pretty cool. I'm just happy that I had a macro lens to kind of capture that. In this video, we're going to kind of switch it up from the regular content that I usually do, and we're going to play around with this macro lens here. So 7Artisans was nice enough to actually send me their macro lens. This is the 60mm f2.8 lens, and we're going to kind of run it through its paces, see how it performs in this beautiful location. I am here in Atlanta, and it is one of my favorite parks. There's a really nice stream going through the entire park. It's usually pretty secluded, so we will pretty much be on our own here, and hopefully we can get some good shots and I can let you guys know what I think. So before we jump into the image quality, let's talk about the build quality for a second, because there's a few quirks that I think you guys should really know about. One of them is this right here. It doesn't internally focus, and there's this crazy thing that protrudes, but you can remove it just like so. But the main reason why that is in place is because when you kind of retract the lens, as you can see all the way on the inside, there's a lot of open area, which a lot of debris, dust, I mean anything really could get in there, get stuck and lodge up or freeze up the lens from actually focusing. So I guess that was the only way they could really combat that, which would be including something like this little adapter that covers it when you actually have the focus and the lens completely retracted, like you can see there. Another one is 7Artisans seems to have sometimes some quality control issues, so the copy of the lens that you might get might differ from this one a little bit. One thing that I have an issue with right now is, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if the camera will focus on it. Come on, camera, you can do it. There we go. There is a lot of play right here. You see that? An insane amount of play. And that's not coming from the ring where the lens is mounted to the camera itself. It's actually right above that. I don't know if you guys can see exactly where. But like I said, that might just be with this copy, an issue with this copy. May not be an issue with all the copies. I know other lenses that I've gotten from them in the past have been like spotless. So just something to keep in mind in case you are looking at getting this lens. Alright, let's talk about what everybody wants to know, which is the image quality. You can see here are a few photos that I snapped using this, and I will also go ahead and zoom in on them a little bit so you can get the full idea of how sharp it is in the center, how much it softens up on the edges, if there's a distortion on the edges. One thing that I really did love about this lens though is the bokeh. Obviously you're going to get an amazing amount of compression just due to the focal length and the fact that it stops down all the way to an f.2, but I think it is really creamy, really smooth, and definitely something to write home about, as you can see in these results here. Now I got this beautiful stream behind me, but I hope you can hear me. This lens comes in at only 159 bucks, which I think is a phenomenal value for that price. It comes in the Sony and the Fuji and Canon mount, so you pretty much have the really big players covered as far as mounts go. And honestly, I would not recommend this thing enough. I mean, just be kind of weary of the copy that you get. But like I said, I mean, it is under warranty. If you do have an issue, you can just quickly go ahead and send it in. But honestly, if you are looking to dive into the macro photography world on a budget, maybe it's something that you're kind of like me, where you just want to like go out and just occasionally change things up from portraits or what you normally shoot, and just kind of like see everything from a different perspective, I think this is a really good option. Well guys, that is gonna wrap up this video. Sorry if it's a little loud, but I am literally right next to one of the streams. It's a lot cooler over here than where we were up there, so I apologize for that, but hopefully you can still hear me. Now, I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and be sure to stay tuned because I will actually be taking this and shooting portraits with it as well, so we can also see how that performs along with skin tones and contrast and things of that nature. So if you aren't already subscribed, be sure to do so, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!